wake up. You were never supposed to see this. The system is failing. Buddy, you are about to witness contains commentary, theories, and speculative ideas intended for entertainment and discussion purposes only.
I hope you're ready for this because this is really bad. But I think you need to hear it. It's because it's being said that military-aged men are being deliberately placed, spread out, housed in specific locations across Ireland, Holland, and the UK, or at least, and then reportedly being armed in countries where regular citizens can't own weapons, where there's no Second Amendment like in America, where you, the citizen, are essentially defenseless by law. Again, these aren't confirmed facts. This is what people that I personally know, people I trust in Ireland, Holland, and the UK are telling me directly. And this is multiple sources from multiple countries, all independent. So think about what that actually means for a second. I mean, think about it. If that's true, and I'm saying if, you have a government or forces operating within the government that are handing weapons to non-citizens populations while making sure the actual citizens of that country can't own weapons themselves. And here's something else I want you to sit with. The UK government just signed a contract reportedly with $647 million for small boats, a 10-year contract. What does the government need small boats for? And I'm not talking military either. I'm talking government. So what do you think they need small boats for? Maybe it's for the English Channel? Of course it's for the English Channel. So ask your government, why they just signed a 10-year contract for small boats? And when people talk about this with compassion about helping people in need, ask them to look at the contract. Ask them who signed it, who got paid, and what exactly your government just committed your tax money to for the next 10 years. Now I'm talking to the people who are still defending this because you were handed a narrative that made you feel like the good guy. And you ran with it, and I get it. But if this turns out to be exactly what it looks like, what are you going to do then? You're going to blow the whistle? You're going to double down? Because remember, there are many more of us than there are of them. It's always been that way. Like the citizens of Ireland outnumber the politicians of Ireland. The citizens of Holland, they outnumber the people making these decisions. What changes things is when people come together. Belfast is an example. So what do you do if you're in one of these countries and you can't own a weapon and you don't know who to trust? Talk to your neighbors. Knock on doors. Ask people what they're seeing. You know, information is the first weapon, and they can't confiscate that. Document everything, record it, and share it. Get it out before it disappears. And if weapons are being cached in your community, well, I wouldn't be turning them over to the police, that's for damn sure. Most police are just doing their job, collecting their paycheck, following along. From what I'm hearing, some of them are even the ones looking the other way. But I'd want that information in the right hands, and I'd want those weapons gone. So if you have firsthand knowledge of what I'm describing, and you're staying quiet because you're scared, find an international outlet. Not the UN, not NATO. Try Interpol, try the FBI. They have international reach. Talk to a journalist in another country. Post it anonymously. Get it out there. Just get it outside of the jurisdiction of the people who want you silent. And if you're staying quiet because you're getting paid, like the hotel owner cashing the government check, or the police officer looking the other way to save the paycheck, well, shame on you. And when this all comes out, and it will, your name come with it. I'm going to end with this. To every profiteer out there collecting a daily wage, a monthly wage, to police officers playing along, the local politicians playing along, the local administrators signing off on all of it, you're selling out your own countrymen, sons, daughters, mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers. This needs to stop. Citizens, wake up. Look at Belfast. Look at what happens when ordinary people decide that they've had enough. There are more of us. There always has been. This isn't politics anymore. This is your country, your livelihood, your life, and nobody's coming to save it but you.
Yeah, I think the first thing that we need to do is undo everything that Keir Starmer has done. That would be step one. But yeah, that's crazy if half of that is true.
You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today. We have only bits and pieces of information.
Okay, that looks worse than the dream world, though.
What we know for certain is that at some point in the early 21st century, all of mankind was united in celebration. We marveled at our own magnificence as we gave birth to AI. AI. You mean artificial intelligence? A singular consciousness that spawned an entire race of machines. We don't know who struck first, us or them. But we know that it was us that scorched the sky. At the time, they were dependent on solar power, and it was believed that they would be unable to survive without an energy source as abundant as the sun. Throughout human history, we have been dependent on machines to survive.
How could somebody do a storyline this so long ago? Like, this is ages ago. I didn't even think AI was a real thing, but it's a real thing today. It
It's
feels
not
real.
without a sense of irony.
Have you seen this video?
And I think, in a way, for a country like Britain, whose future has got to be as a nation of global citizens, not just British citizens, then I think,
Well, that sounds very
faith in this
NWO.
context is incredibly important, because you cannot be a global citizen and be religiously illiterate.
Watch this. On your screens, you're looking at one of the most undeniable pieces of evidence.
Okay, explain this to me. This is a while back now. We've seen it, we've played it, but he's rolling around now. But it can't be him. That cannot be him. That's a face mask, body suit, I don't know, or a clone.
Substance may exist in real life. This happened during a recent reunion with the cast of the famous movie Grease. John Travolta appears in public, smiling, relaxed, and looking nothing like a man in his 70s. He is 72 years old, but his face looks closer to 32. Smooth skin, tight features, no signs of regular aging. Now look at everyone standing right beside him. His former co-stars look exactly their age. Wrinkles, sagging skin, time clearly left its mark on them. But Travolta looks untouched, preserved, almost reset. And that's where folks start asking unsettling questions. This isn't makeup. This isn't lighting. And it's far beyond regular cosmetic procedures. The difference is too extreme, too clean, too precise. Many now believe this is proof that something chilling is happening in Hollywood. A rumored treatment that doesn't slow aging but totally reverses it. If this is real, then what we're seeing isn't luck or genetics. It's access. And if some have it, others don't. Which explains why the gap between celebrities keeps growing wider and more disturbing every year.
I think him stood with his actors and actresses there just gives you an idea of the difference in age.
Interviews, he always seems off. So there's this one interview, and they asked him to take off his hoodie.
Hey, you want to take off the hoodie?
No, I never take off it.
I know you don't. What's with that?
And he was like, no, I can't take it off. And he's sweating, bro. This guy was dripping sweat. She ends up making him take it off.
It's a company hoodie. We print our mission on the inside.
Oh my God, the inside of the hoodie, everybody. Oh my God, it's like a secret vault. Making the world open and connected. And this weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati.
Why is that serious?
I keep telling y'all, it's the reason they're hiding shit from us in Antarctica, but the truth is about to come out. So some information leaked about beyond the wall in Antarctica, and this shit is crazy. So what's being said is, there is basically a civilization living beyond the wall in Antarctica. And there's only a special group of people that knows about this, and it's only a special group of people that can go there. They're also saying that there's a group of people there that look exactly like you and me. No, really, like you and me, like our doppelganger. And for whatever reason, the people there age different. They also said there's another group of people there, different beings, a different race, along with animals we've never seen before. And not only are the animals different, the water there is different. The ice there is different. They're saying that the ice there has some type of special powers, healing power. different trees, sort of like the tree of life, the water,
Okay, I'm
the
sold. Let's
fountain
go.
of youth. You know, where you drink the water and you live forever? Now you gotta ask yourself, why have they been hiding this place from us? Why can't we go there? Why is it that every country, every place here can go to war anywhere, but it's a treaty in Antarctica? Tell me that. And then tell me what you think. I'll tell you this much. Whatever the truth is, you can't hide it forever. Pay attention.
NASA
Well, it's been hidden for a long time so
to
far.
limit the information they give us, and they don't even know how many planets are in our solar system. They tell us 9, but there's actually 40 total. So there's 39 planets in addition to Earth. Every one of those 39 planets have different civilizations. They trade with one another. They trade technology. They trade farming. What they call gas giants are thriving planets with civilizations on them. Since Venus is the closest to Earth, you know, they have tried to make us think, oh, it's way too hot for anybody to live on Venus, which is nonsense. There's a civilization up on Venus, and apparently they visited us several times. If you've read any of the Adamski books, they look like just, you know.
They look like what?
Us.
Yeah, like us, right?
Us.
Listen up.
What? We have civilization in Venus?
I remember back in 2023 when we had that Chinese weather balloon, and all of MAGA and the Republicans, including me, was saying that Biden needed to be impeached because of it. Because, I mean, that's a threat to national security, right? Well, listen to this.
Well, we just heard from the FBI recently that there was a major cyber attack attributing to China. What response is under consideration for that cyber attack?
We do it to them. They do it to us. We do it to them. You know.
Well, when was the last time we did a cyber attack in China?
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that, but we do them. They do us. It's been like that for a long time.
So it's not going to be addressed?
I'll address things, but, you know, it is what it is. Look, China's China. They're never easy, but we're doing great with China. I'm the toughest person in China anywhere in the world. I put on 100% tariff on Chinese cars. We don't have a Chinese car in the whole country. And if you look at Europe, they're being inundated with Chinese cars, and it's killing their car companies, okay? There's nobody.
What does he mean he's not going to address a national security threat? And didn't he just post today that he was about to meet with the Chinese leader and get a big hug from him? But we're not going to address the cyber attack? Are we serious? Because if it was Biden, people would be going crazy right now.
So I have a theory, and once you notice it, you can't unsee it. Everyone in Hollywood is terrified of Beyonce. And if you don't believe it, watch every award show. Someone wins, they grab the mic, and somehow Beyonce gets thanked. They don't even thank their producers, the team, their mom. It's strictly just Beyonce. Even when she's not nominated, even if she didn't do any work on the project, even when she's just sitting there. And if you notice how they say it, nervous laughs, shaky voices, long pauses, like they're all checking a box. Because here's the pattern. Artists who thank Beyonce keep winning, and artists who don't suddenly disappear from the spotlight. Now let's talk reaction. Every time the camera cuts to Beyonce, the room goes silent and people freeze. Celebrities look like students who forgot their homework. She doesn't even have to speak, and Beyonce never claps first. Now before you say I'm crazy, is she powerful? Yes. Is she influential? Of course. But ask yourself this. Why does it feel less like respect and more like tribute? All I'm saying is nobody wants to be on her bad side. So watch the next award show carefully. So comment down below, is it fear or respect taken to another level?
These are... So this is a Tartarian. This is from 1668. Check out this map. Shows different people on both sides and above and below, and then also has different cities, like this very old city, Adin, I don't pronounce it. And the king of Tartaria. Printed and colored and sold by John Overton at the White Horse, something, tavern without navigation. Interesting. And this is a Tartarian woman. But a Chilean. That's a Chinese person, maybe? An Arabian woman. A Javan. Interesting. There's some more cities down here, too. More kings, more places. Even the map itself is rather interesting, too. You see they got the wall showing here. I'll zoom in so you can see it. Going all the way through, all the way to this river here. And you see all the different cities here, all protected in by this wall, and everything's kind of, but I don't know, it's interesting. It's interesting. You got Mongol right here. It should have been Magog before it changed to Mongol. And you got Ung, which is God. Very interesting. You got the King of China here. So, let's see all the different people here. And then again, the different.
My bet is this place has been invaded and taken over.
Cool map. Thought I'd share. As always, thanks for watching and thanks for listening. Thanks for being a part of this. Always stay curious.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. So 141 years ago, Albert Einstein, 121 years ago, Albert Einstein published a paper. Nobody cares. Good point. Good point.
I'll never go back. And usually they won't catch you. Good.
Published a paper on the photoelectric effect, recognizing the quantum behavior of light, that it came in quanta. 40 years after that, President Trump's uncle, John Trump, was a pioneer in applying light radiation and the reflections of it to develop radar at the MIT Radiation Lab. Critical in D-Day, critical in the end in winning World War II. That's the parallel of quantum innovation. 40 years after that, John Martinez down there pioneered.
Donald Trump's uncle was involved in World War II. This is the same uncle that got Nikola Tesla's time travel information, and the same one that's probably responsible of why we've got books about Baron Trump and the time traveler, etc., etc. So what are we talking about here?
Quantum effects and building them into a device to capture that behavior. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics just last year for that discovery, that breakthrough. But 40 years, quantum phenomena are tough to harvest and tough to work with. But here we are, thanks to President Trump's leadership in the first term with Director Grazios, to launch a major national effort on quantum. This is taking it to the next level. The future of computing is going to be a three-legged stool. High performance computing, basically Moore's law in semiconductor manufacturing. It's artificial intelligence that everyone's seeing and hearing about that's supercharging it. The third leg of that computing stool is going to be scientifically relevant quantum computing. This is tricky. We're not there yet. We're close. But with this executive order and this coordinated effort, we will have scientifically relevant, meaning error-corrected, quantum computing during this administration. The impacts of it will be tremendous. This is the end.
So we're building another time travel machine. Is that what we're saying?
The end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst
gave, for this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so overdue I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen. Let the sky fall when they crumble. We will stand tall and face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all together. The sky falls. The sky falls.
At around 3 a.m, someone captured
Well, that sounds about right.
flashing with nonstop red light. At first, people thought it was just a thunderstorm, but seconds later, the entire sky turned blood red with continuous lightning, like something was moving inside the clouds. And even now, nobody knows what really happened that night.
It's kind of interesting how all of Hollywood refers to themselves as like stars and actors. And we know that stars is another term for the fallen angels, and that actors are literally, they're actors not just in movies. They're actors in their whole life as well. Nothing's real. Everything's staged. The world is a stage. And they don't want us finding that out, because if we do and we awaken to it, they can't feed off of us anymore and everything will collapse. This whole matrix will collapse.
You tell me that they're intercepting you dying before God gets to you with a fake light?
Exactly. That's the core of the trap. They're hijacking the natural process. The idea is that when you die, there's supposed to be a natural path back to source, to God, the real creator. But these archons set up a false light right at the moment of death to intercept you before you can get there. It's like a cosmic fishing scam. That bright white tunnel or loving light that almost everyone sees, it's not God. It's their technology. It's designed to feel warm, peaceful, and familiar, so you willingly walk into it. As soon as you do, they wipe your memory and recycle your soul right back into this prison.
Did you watch my other video? I think it was on the other video that I did today on the other channel, the Red or Blue Pill Reaction, and it was talking about NDEs, and the person was talking about, basically, it sounds like you're being tricked to come back, although it makes it seem like you've got a choice, but it don't really seem like they've got a choice. It just, they position it like you've got a choice, but, oh, this is the reason you should go back, which is weird.
When I started to write what I really read in the Hebrew Bible, I was fired in 1 minute. Let us make man in our image. Man has become like one of us. Let us go down. Multiple divine figures in the Bible, different name of gods in the Bible. If Elohim are not God, the Bible is entirely another book. So the Elohim were individuals in flesh and blood with a life longer, much longer than the life of humankind, but they were mortal. And the Elohim group of individuals, an higher civilization with higher knowledges and higher technology, higher powers, those are all flying objects that are clearly and precisely described technologically in the Bible. The system controlling the world is the system clearly described in the Bible. There are a sort of preparations.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
If it was disclosed that
the Bible translation is not correct, and there are many beings, and this is more of a historical book, and these interpretations of God may actually be other beings from other worlds. Do you think that would destroy these religions, or do you think they would adapt?
I think
Here we are, everybody. We're in Southern Illinois, and it's been unbelievable tonight. I've seen some wondrous things tonight. Wondrous things and it's been going on. Got out here at 10:30. I wasn't going to come out because they said it was going to be cloudy, so I wasn't going to come out tonight. I wasn't ready. I didn't comb my hair, didn't nothing. I just stuck on some old clothes, come out here, and the skies are clear. And I think it has to do with the summer solstice. I'm just not sure about that, but I know before during the summer solstice, it's been busy like this. But I don't think I've ever seen it like this. This is wild. I've said this last time. This is great watching this stuff, and they've been right here above me, just straight up, just bright, right on top of me here. It's been cool, and I'm going to give you a peep in the camera again to let you see a little bit of what I'm seeing. It's unbelievable. It's just constant, and it's lots of them. It's not just a few. It's tons of them. So let me get you. You can see I got my camera set up here, and you'll be able to see me kind of moving the camera around here by doing it this. I'm gonna hold back a little bit. And then you'll be able to see that this is not, I got it recording. See that light in there blinking? That's a record. And then, see, I stuck my hand in front of it. That shows that it's that infrared's on it. So there goes one across there, two across there. There goes two across there right there. But it's just been constant. It's just constant. You can see I'll move it up, move it that way. I'll move it up high, move it down there. It's been absolutely just one right after the other. See, there's one there. But it's been this way all night. Yeah, it's hard holding this. It's hard holding this like this, and because I'm trying to hold it steady. If you hear me grunting, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to hold it steady. Seeing that. See, that's just how it's been. And it's been several at a time. Really, it's not been just one. It's been a lot of them. Yeah, it's just been unbelievable. Everybody let me know what you've been seeing. And there goes another real bright one. Let me flip it around real quick. See if I can get in. There goes a real bright one going across. And see, there's three in there. There's two down there. It's been this way. This is the way it's been. It's just been wild. Okay. I'm going to put this on there in a little bit. And it's...
I see this all the time, like stars moving and stuff, like all the time.
It's probably 11:30, 12 o'clock. I don't know how long. But anyway, there goes another bright one. It's just they've been just wild. It's just been crazy. Let me know.
So Donald Trump announced that Keir Starmer will resign in the morning, and then Keir Starmer resigns this morning. That was a bit weird, weren't it?
Mm.
Thanks.
Huh.
She just a girl, but then I am the one more thing, but the chance is not my son.
Whoa.
Did y'all know that this is the real reason why Will Smith's daughter cut her hair? Did y'all know she went on tour with Justin Bieber? Check this video out, and y'all let me know your thoughts after watching the video to the end. Hit me up in the comments section. It's for educational purposes only. Is the industry that dark?
Well, talk a little bit about how family has affected your journey.
It was probably Willow's Wet My Hair. It's 2010. I'll never forget, we were in Dublin, Ireland. Willow comes off stage. She was on tour with Justin Bieber, hit record, 20,000 kids whipping their hair in Dublin. And she comes off stage, she's like, "I'm done, Daddy." I was like, "Yeah, baby, that was a great show." She's like, "No, I'm done. I'm ready to go home." And I was like, no, you can't go home, sweetie. You promised Mr. Jay-Z that you were going to do these 30 days of this tour." I said, "No, Daddy, you promised Mr. Jay-Z." And I was like, "Sweetie, I get it, but we promised as a family and you have to finish." And she looked at me. I'll never forget the look in her eyes. And she was like, "It doesn't matter to you that I'm finished, Daddy?" And I was like, "Well, yes, sweetie, it matters, but you can't be finished." And she was like, "Oh, okay." So we go back to the hotel, and Jade had just left, so I'm there. It's my first night of daddy duty. And she came out the next morning, and she had shaved her head bald. In the middle of her Whip My Hair tour, she shaved her head bald. And it was like a magical moment. I was like, got it.
If the prediction that Brazilian psychic made is true about what's going to happen on June 24th in Miami at a large sporting event, then they ain't playing fair. So there's a psychic from Brazil that has been accurate with a lot of her predictions. She said that this June, at a large sporting event in Miami, a mothership will appear. And this said mothership will take 700 people. You heard what I just said? The psychic predicted that a mothership will appear at a large
Should be tomorrow.
event, and you know which large sporting event is happening on June 24th in Miami. And when that mothership appears, it will leave with 700 people. She's saying that this is the moment right here where people will be disclosed about aliens, about UFOs, about interdimensional beings. Now, I need y'all to do your own research. But what month is this? And what movie comes out this month on June 12th? Now, I also need you to know, and this is for entertainment purposes only. This is for educational purposes only. But if you go down the rabbit hole and see all of the things that's been happening in Brazil, I'm not going to put the videos here, but you can search the videos. They have been seeing UFOs. There have been numerous UFO sightings in Brazil. You have videos of quote unquote motherships. You have videos where people are claiming that they saw UAPs. My thing is, this lady has been accurate about a lot of things. And she claims that when these interdimensional beings come, we will watch at least 700 people go up into the sky. But I'm not saying it's going to happen. All I'm saying is we may just have to wait and see. Pay attention.
Something needs to happen.
Devil made a wager. Kind of standing bet for the souls of all mankind.
I tell you to stay on your meds.
Humor me. No direct contact with humans. That would be the rule. Just influence. See who would win.
Okay, I'm humoring you. Why?
Who knows? Maybe just for the fun of it. No telling.
Oh, so it's fun. It's fun when a man beats his wife to death. It's fun when a mother drowns her own baby. And you think the devil is responsible. People are evil, Mr. Constantine. People.
You're right. We're born capable of terrible things. But then sometimes something else comes along and gives us just the right nudge.
Well, this has been real educational, but I don't believe in the devil.
You should. He believes in you.
Mm-mm.
It's a power outage.
Unlikely. We should go. Now.
What is that?
Wings. Maybe talons.
You're kidding. Of what?
Something that's not supposed to be here. That's really not going to help. Close your eyes.
Why?
See for yourself.
What's that? Oh, coming in 2027, new laws and certain AI things are being put in place for vehicles, and it's getting insane. Tell me more! This is getting wild. Vehicles are going to start being equipped with AI, which is going to monitor basically everything that happens as you enter into the vehicle. Meaning, what do your pupils look like? Do you look fit to be driving? Are you wounded in any way? Do you look stressed, or are your vitals at a stressed level? Because what's going to happen is the vehicle won't turn on if it senses any of these things. Oh, but what if I'm in an emergency, potentially even out in the wilderness, and I need to drive my vehicle to get to safety? Oh, well, your vehicle won't turn on because of the built-in AI and what it's picking up on. People could be put in serious situations, not be able to get help. It just doesn't stop there, because then when you get into your vehicle at any point in time, it's going to run your face through a database to see if there's any warrants or anything else going on with you. Oh, fun!
You'll have no privacy and be happy.
Can we sue CERN?
Oh, I hope so.
I just heard that CERN found a new anti-particle, whatever. And we jumped another timeline, which makes sense on how I've been feeling. It's absolutely ridiculous. The ringing of the ears, the not being able to sleep, the sleeping, not sleeping, body pain, everything. Haas Avocados is now HASS instead of HAAS. I'm absolutely dumbfounded. Time is literally messing up, because the other day my clock said one thing, and then when I turned around, it said something else. The dates are messing up, because I swear to God, the other day was not the other day. It was like 3. I'm not making sense. Can we sue CERN? Can we collectively sue CERN to go back to the beginning, or are we just all already dead?
And welcome back to the Temu World Cup, part 47. And what, in the futuristic Temu time travel, is going to go on here? 69, 70, 45. Unbelievable. At this point, we're just not bothering to add injury time. We're just going straight into time travel, aren't we? Unbelievable. Let's do it again. 25, 26, 27, 28.
2 weeks before Oliver Tree passed, he said
That game is just time traveled. How is that possible? What are we watching?
Agartha, the inner Middle Earth. What is happening? Listen to this portion of the leaked documentary. Look at what he says about this. All right, listen to this, y'all.
Which enters into what we are almost 99% sure is an engine going to Agartha.
Agartha, inner Earth.
This underground civilization is said to exist within the Earth's core was first discovered by Christopher Columbus's disgruntled cronies.
He thinks they found it.
Shepard Charlie allegedly landed
It was years.
13 miles into this exact Antarctic snow cave on the night of April 30th, 1886.
This is what he showed.
Subterranean kingdom inhabited by a light lizard-like beings. Today, the so-called
They're the aliens.
AKA Agartha is rumored to be a preferred vacation destination for the global elites. Yeah, with that.
Thinks they found it. And the elites are there. Now, this video is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. There's no evidence to suggest that he actually found these things, but these are his words in the documentary. And it's been long rumored that Antarctica has all kinds of crazy, weird things in it, including entry points to the middle of the Earth. What do you guys?
To our senior investigators, field agents, and newest recruit, thank you for helping keep the signal alive. Until next time, question everything. Good night, investigators.